You got spare game codes or any digital goods? There is a place you can sell them in less than 1 minute. Watch. Go to G2A.com. Click Start Selling. Fast login. Go to My Account and click on Selling tab. Sell new item. Enter name, code, set a price. And done. G2A.com Digital Marketplace. Global selling simplified.
CSGO, it's not simplified. Thank you for tuning in, boys and girls. The chances of us having girls around is really slim at the moment, but well, maybe we have one or two of them. So, thank you for tuning in. We will see aTTaX against DenDD in the loser bracket game. It's the loser bracket final, but you know, it's a game of losers of the first two games. DenDD and aTTaX. Germany against Sweden. I mean, it's cash. It's notoriously a well-known, or a map that aTTaX is well known for being good at, but at the same time we've got DenDD who are very good at that map as well. I don't know who I would put my money on if I had the chance to. I would go for aTTaX probably, but they didn't really convince me against Team 123 on trains. So, wow, I mean, I would really skip that. I would not predict that. I would go for an overtime or two. So, the loser of this game is out of the tournament. We've got $20,000 up for grabs, thanks to our partners G2A, EGB.com, and SteelSeries. You can also see their small trailers in the left corner. Let's find out who is going to proceed in the game. Kazuya's big machete could allow alternate to start on the CT side on cash, or maybe they want to start on the terrace side. We're up. We are yet to see that after the knife round. Cash is a fairly 50-50 sided. Well, it's not 50-50 sided. Nothing can be 50-50 sided. But I think you get the idea. It's not really a biased map. And it depends on how the team feels and where they feel most comfortable on. So, ready, stay. Okay, aTTaX wants to stay on the CT side, but it took them some time to really figure that out. And that's something that maybe they started doubting themselves. They had a good run at the Pantamera. When they reached the playoffs, they kind of dropped out and they didn't live up to the expectations they raised with their performances recently. Let's see if they can get themselves to the playoffs of this tournament. They really need to fight strongly against DenDD and also against Team 123, who are waiting in the last game of today. Alright, there is something oh! There is something wrong with the settings. What could that be? What could that possibly be? I don't know. And this is the thing that's wrong with Valve. They invest time in changing something that doesn't need to be changed at all. Why would you care about the radar? It was fine. Like this, like in the top left corner, it's completely fine like that. Why would you put work in it? I don't know how much work it was. It probably wasn't that much work, because if my boss walked up to me and told me, "Hey boy, change the map in CSGO," I would say, oh man, wait a second. Aren't there like a million bugs that we could fix first? And my boss would probably say, yes, but I don't give a damn about that. Just do the radar. I don't know. It must have been work of a few seconds. I don't even know. I hope. Because if they put in some real hours into changing all the radars, I don't really, I don't know. I'd rather have glove skins than new radar maps. Or new maps. It looks cool, yes, but it doesn't really... Nobody benefits from having colors on the map. Maybe I'm too old school. Back in my day, you only had a radar where red and yellow and green dots. And nothing else. Yeah, back in 1.6 nobody cared about the radar at all. And that's the way it's meant to be played. Oh, that was... Is there... I mean... At one point in humanity's existence, there will be no sentence that he can say without mentioning any brands or, you know, any brand's commercial approach, you know, with just do it or nothing is impossible. Then I just accidentally said that, what did I say? I forgot already. But you know what I mean. You can't talk anymore without using sentences that companies already branded. It's really idiotic. Hey, Schnassi. Don't make me dislike you. I grew to like you now. No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, maybe 1.6 had different flaws, but 1.6 existed so long that everyone got used to the flaws, and then they weren't flaws anymore, but it's like when you put coal, like you know, black coal, into high pressure, it is going to be a diamond. And I think that was 1.6. It had flaws, it wasn't perfect at all, but they didn't change it long enough so everyone got used to the flaws and everyone thought of the flaw as if it was a benefit or something good or something cool or something, you know, that you would want to have in the second edition of the game. And, well, they don't give CSGO the chances to get their users used to the flaws because they get rid of old flaws and then they implement new flaws. And then they decide to add a whole new flaw with the R8, for example. Or they changed the round timer. Why would you change the round timer? What was wrong with that? I don't know. But I would like to have a statistic on how the gameplay changed with the round timer. If anything has changed on the retakes because you have 5 more seconds on the bomb, or if we have more bomb plans because we have more time on the clock, or if it got more terrace-sided or CT-sided, and then put all that into context with maps as well, and then we can see if the change really changed anything, except for our feeling for the game, and that it's ridiculous. Because I think there are certain people on the world, and they are all 1.6 and Source and Go players, that you could sit in a room with nothing else and then you say, okay, you will ring a bell at 35 seconds. And every single individual of those players will ring the bell exactly at 35 seconds. Because they exactly know when that time is over. Because they just feel it. And yeah. The admin is still AFK. I'm trying to get him now. Maybe I can raise the admin. In the meantime, I can rage some more about how companies work. I even think that the CSGO developers are a decent bunch of guys. I met them in person. They were really cool. They gave away so much stuff, and obviously it wasn't their own money, but it was money they got from the company, but it's still, they just gave away random stuff, and they were really lovely, they were talkative, they were supportive, they wanted to do some good things. And then you have those people, they work in a very confined space. They work for CSGO, but at the same time they work for Valve, and Valve pays them. And then one of them comes up with a good idea, and then they have to rectify why it would be a good idea to implement that good idea. And then Valve comes in and says, well, do you have data that supports your theory about, let's say Valve says, let's change the time in CSGO because we have matchmaking data, and it shows that it's too CT-sided or something like that. And they completely neglect the pro scene or whatever. And then one of the good guys says, oh, Valve, please don't do it. It would completely screw up the scene, or something like, it didn't completely screw up the scene, but it would make people uncomfortable about the game that played it long enough. And then Valve says, do you have data to back that up? And then he says, no, I'm sorry, I don't. I just know that it is like that. And Valve says, well, then screw you. You have to do it because we tell you to. That's, yeah. Yes, Archie, I was ranting about Valve. Easiest thing to do in the world. Oh, I could rant about Riot, but, you know, the reason why I don't cast LOL is, yeah, I don't go where the money is, I go where my heart is. So we are still waiting. So I can order some pizza. Does anyone want to have some pizza? I know it's really bad minute if I talk about food while you guys are probably sitting at home not having food. But I don't have food either. And I only had one meal today. It wasn't the biggest meal. That's why I have to get my girlfriend to order me some pizza. So if I come home, I don't know when I come home. If this goes on for 30 more minutes, I might never come home. So if I come home, I have some pizza ready for me. By the way, I'm vegan, so it's gonna be vegan pizza. And you guys are going to be disgusted by that probably. It's really freaking tasty. Maybe the admin is eating pizza and can't change the timer because of that. Well, Artsy, if you give me a local food ordering place, I could order a pizza for you. Obviously, you have to pay it. So give me a second, I have to do something real quick. I recommend you guys taking off your headphones now. I'm changing the sound for a second. What? I just want to make volume. Oh, okay. 0.19. Oh, wow. Oh wow. Oof. Huh. Okay. 0.2. Somebody complained about the footsteps being too low, and I think he's right. Now I have to change the config as well, which is kind of a bad thing, because yeah, at least we've got the game again. There we go. Oh, where is my config? Doesn't matter. I will fix it tomorrow. There we go. Okay, so uh-oh, Joshy Rest, you're gonna be sued by your neighbors now. Because of my bassy voice, yeah. Oh, okay. We gotta wait some more. Can we do something funny while we wait? I wasn't at Katowice, RC. Sadly, I wasn't. How come you think I was? That's the bigger question. Did I tweet something? No, I didn't tweet anything. Maybe I'm expected to be at Katowice. But I wasn't. Sadly, I've never been to Katowice. I've been to so many majors, but I never got the chance to go to Katowice. Yes. But what do you think about Luminosity? Do you think they can keep it up? Because they were really close of being eliminated in the group stages. And so did Fnatic, by the way. NAP and Mousesports almost won against both of them. Archie, when it's not for Sid, why is it made of worm? Josh Rest, sadly I don't have Bowie knives. Oh well. Look at my inventory. My inventory is amazing. I've got so many sand dunes. 140 items still. I will give away a few of them tomorrow. How does he sleep there? Aww. Schnazzy is forever alone. Okay, I'm getting really hungry now. The admins are not replying at the moment, by the way. So for everyone wondering what I'm doing, I'm just waiting just like you. I'm just happy to have some more action on my Twitch channel, because it was in a hiatus for a long time. Archie can definitely second that I wasn't too busy here because of the game show Global Esports Cup, for example. And then I think that's what the players are doing. And since I was casting Game Show Global Esports Cup, I always had to stream on Azubu, so I didn't have time for my Twitch channel. But I'm back here. I'm casting the Go Champions League here. And I will probably do some other stuff here as well. By the way, for everyone around, hit up the news with exclamation mark news. It's a new format that I will release every single Monday, every single week, until I die. I hope so, that I will do that. And it's my birthday on Friday, so if you wanna be cool and congratulate me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter as well and say happy birthday to my favorite streamer on Friday. Okay. So we have some problems with the server. It seems like the admin couldn't change the time either. So that's why we didn't change it. Alright, so it seems like we are going to reconnect to the server. That usually means that the GoTV is changing the servers, so we will probably end up on the right server. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this is going to be a slightly bigger recording. La 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 la. Yes. What was that? Ah, they all suicided because the knife round. Now I get it. And the time is still wrong, so we have to do it again. And tomorrow will be somewhat of a birthday stream, by the way, for everyone that wants to follow me or do anything for me. Just click the button. That's all I ask. Apart from that, I will stream 6 hours from 6 to probably 12 o'clock for the Go Champions League. And after that, I will go to a party to celebrate my birthday. And yeah, probably forget everything I've done. I'm turning 27, by the way, for everyone that's interested in that, even though the chat just died. I don't know what happened in that one, but we will. But yeah, you will probably have a good time tomorrow with me. Yes. Everyone's eating pizza, can't type because fatty fingers. Oh, how often did you type on your keyboard and then had majorly fatty keyboard? And then the next day when you go to your PC and your hands are washed, but your keyboard is fatty, your hands turn into fat again. No, Unreal. It's on Friday. Friday, gonna get down on Friday. Oh, I love this song. Oh, how I love it. I kinda understand why Raheem is sometimes casting random, because sometimes it's kinda random. That sound, it's so awkward. I'm from Germany, by the way. Just you rest. This is real life. Oh. I really like the admin though. He's a really cool guy. Look at that knife. Wow. How much is the most expensive knife? Is it a Bowie knife now, or is it a different one? Ich weiß auch nicht. D to the C. Yes! Finally we've got a game at our hands. Welcome everybody to the stream. It's the Go Champions League. It's the losers game between aTTaX and DenDD. We ended up on cash due to the veto, and I think both teams should be fine with a chance. With a choice. Wow. Oh, Tizian! No, that was Stefan, and the second was Tizian. Still, both of them really sick frags. A 5v3. And I think aTTaX should win this map and the game, but you never know. DenDD is quite good on cash. And yeah, let's see what they can achieve here. What? Okay, we've got the terrorists closing in on the A bomb site with the CTs only having one player inside. They can't really slow them down. Now it's up to Kazuya to change this round. If he goes down, the terrorists have a good clutch on the A bomb site, and the CTs need to retreat. But Crispy is there to save his teammate's life. T10 is down to 3, Kazuya down to 29. Now he's no more, and it's a 2v3 in favor of the CT still, but the bomb is ticking in favor of the terrorists. And what a cap shot by Crispy onto Sype. Good job by him, making it a 1v3. Sandy is in the corner. He gets one, but then gets traded by Tizian, and he's already sticking to the bomb. aTTaX will win the first round and make it 1-0. They want to fight their way back to take revenge against Team 123, which they lost against. It was 16 to 6, I believe. Let me look that up. I forgot already. 16-13 in favor of Team 123. So 2 fairly close games today. And we could see some more close games. Tizian already catching a few bullets here. Oh, goes down to Sandy. What a shot by the Swede. Looking good for DenDD. Now they have control over middle. They can execute on A or B. Depends on where they want to go. The A bomb set is left open. Now due to the fact that Kazuya went down as well. Stefan with a relieving frag of the UMP. But Sype is already ambushing Kiev. Straight in the face. What a headshot. A 4v2 now in favor of the terrorists, and they turn this upside down. Stefan is still standing with his UMP. He spots another one, but it goes for the reload. Now he's cramped in between the terrorists. Oh, he just finished the reload in time, and Sandy goes down. A 2v2. Crispy is on the B bomb site, and he can intercept Sype, and that way the CTs are coming back into the site and into the round. Robin, the last man with a P250 to kill them all and draw them into the darkness. Stefan and Crispy use their equipment wisely, and the nade will blow him to smithereens. aTTaX win the second round with a quad kill by Stefan. The UMP saved his life numerous times, and now he can save a weapon. And thanks to Valve, we have another... Oh! That, yeah, okay. He waited until the bomb starts ticking that way. And Stefan doesn't find the weapon anymore. But he stays with a P90, and it's still a viable weapon. They don't have to worry about that too much. Orb for Kiev in the third round already, due to the fact that DenDD has planted a bomb 2 times in a row. They know that the terrorists will buy up. The CTs are on the brink of saving already, thanks to the good damage the terrorists have dealt in the previous round. And now some slight miscommunication. The double smoke was unnecessary. Maybe a smoke that will be missed dearly in the later stages of this round. Let's first see what Robin can do here on Speedway. Nothing so far. The CTs are still holding on to the defensive positions. 2 players inside B. 1 at middle and 2 inside A, so it couldn't be more default than it is at the moment. Robin still looking for that frag in middle. Now the smoke is going to fade soon, and if they had another smoke they could abuse that play a little longer, but now it's Kiev abusing his orb against Sype, making it a 5v4. aTTaX wants to fall back, but Kazuya is kind of caught in the front part of the A bomb site. Oh, Crispy, did he see Robin? I don't even know if he saw him. Robin just turned away at that moment. Now Robin spots Crispy, and both fire randomly at each other. They draw each other in, and Kazuya with a big frag onto Robin, but Benji with a refrag. Now it's Stefan trading Benji, and again Kazuya gets traded by Sandy, so it's a 2v3 in favor of the terrorist. The bomb goes down to the A-bomb side, and Keith is coming in from behind, and there he goes. Berg is down, Sandy is alone, and he finds himself in the same corner that he was in on the pistol round. He already has Keith drawing the fire, and Sandy will not get a single frag in his 1v3. CTs make it 3-0, and DenDD gave away a chance to turn this game into their own favor. Keith and company up against the Tech 9 armor buy, a very viable strategy on cash, making it possible to plant the bomb at least if you get that one frag on the CT over here. And as you can see, the ugly map, Crispy is the only support that Kazuya has. If he gets killed from the door, it will be really bad for him. But good nades coming in, and now Kazuya has to defend himself. Oh, he gets pushed already. It's a little bit too quick. Crispy with a refrag and rotate by Stefan. A very far rotate by Crispy. He's getting the frag onto Sandy. Berg makes it a 3v3 again. The bomb is taking, and Stefan is coming in from behind, flashing himself into the A main approach. And not checking that corner to his right. He's doing it now, and Berg goes down. Tizian with a second on the retake, and a second of his own. No, the first of his own. They have saved all the rifles, and Crispy can start defusing the bomb. 3-0 gets turned into 4-0, and DenDD will be back on rifles in this one. CTs, however, stacked up some cash, and maybe they need the cash in the upcoming round. If the terrorists win this finally, DenDD forces the CTs to, well, almost invest everything they have into the next round. Important round now coming up. Benji and Berg will open it up for the terrorists. Even though the CT started the fragging, it quickly went away from them. DenDD on the A-bomb side now with Sandy. The rest of the squad has middle control still, and the CTs have to make a decision. Do we go for some pushes to find some information? Or do we simply hold on to our positions and hope for the very best? Hope for either of us to pick up a second frag. But Crispy went for the peek into middle, and Benji had him covered already. The Swedes up 2 men. Stefan going for the peek now. Curious to see what's going to happen on the B-bomb side. It's his death around the corner, and Kazuya is alone. Just sneaking around. Gives the terrorist a lot of time. Benji will already turn around. Oh, now he turns around again. Kazuya could get the frag here. But not quite. Turns around as well, so everyone misses each other. Kazuya is desperate to get an exit frag, but again, Sandy went for the peek, and then Kazuya turned away. Now Sandy will walk into the crosshair, no question about that. Kazuya resets his recoil and gets the frag in the end. Now the terrorists know where he is, and they already close in on him. Benji is coming from the side. Kazuya needs to watch out. Sype doesn't let his teammate chime in. CTs get sweep. And now they have to invest all that money into the upcoming round to be able to put up any form of resistance. They end up with mostly weak equipment, at least on Keith and Stefan. Only 1 defuse kit on Crispy, and 2 Famases on Tizian and Kazuya. The terrorists will focus on the A-bomb side for now. And the CTs with the push that they are well known for. Oh, Kazuya having some trouble, but Crispy finishes the job his teammates started. A 5v2 now. Benji and Berg are the last men alive, and they will draw it back to a 2v3. The Swedes are still in the round, and now it's only Benji that's still alive. And the odds are highly stacked against him. Keith comes in from behind already, and Benji has to fight it out with his counterpart on the orb. Oh, he spotted him. Tech 9 to the win, or for the win, or not. It's a headshot for Kiev. A 5-1 in favor of aTTaX. The terrorists won one round, and they lost the second one, so the money, or the loser bonus, is reset. And they have to figure out what to do with the 5.9k that Berg still has. They do nothing with it, so they rather save it up. And that's a good approach, in my opinion. Some people would have invested it into an AK or something and bought armor for Berg. But in my opinion, you can use that money later on in the half. And let's say Benji and Sype end up with 5k as well. So you have 3 players with AKs already. Whereas if Berg had bought his AK now, you would have only had 2 players with it. And you know, but at the same time, the logic goes as the chances to win a save round with 1 AK are higher than winning a round with 3 instead of 2 AKs. You know the difference between the odds to win. Oh, Benji, that's not going to work out with the Tech 9, but still, give him credit for trying. I hope you get the point that I was trying to make. Kazuya with a headshot onto Sandy, and Sype goes down to Crispy. Berg on the Deagle. Looking for that first frag for the terrorist, but he's not connecting. And nobody to be seen for the terrorists so far. CTs have everything under control, and the best that the T's can hope for is maybe getting 1 frag. It would be Tizian to go down. Let's see what he handles, or how he handles that position. Gets flashed in by his teammates. Good reaction. He manages to put both down to low HP. Crispy finishes the job. Benji gets 1 frag, and Tizian was just running away for his life. Lets his teammates do the job. aTTaX up 6-1 on the CT side on Cash. A map that started off heavily CT-sided, but then shifted into the terrorist favor a little bit. So now it's 55% to 45, so to speak. Yeah, roughly. The win percentages are like that. Let's see if DenDD can work their way back into the half. They just need to win 2 rounds in a row, and they would be on top of the economy of the CTs. And that would obviously give them the chance to string a few rounds together, get their own economy kicking. And when the terrorist economy is kicking, they can start kicking some ass as well. Good opening frags by Benji and Berg. Benji goes for a peek into the A bomb site, but his teammates favor the B bomb site, and Stefan goes down without doing anything. It's gonna be a 2v5 with Crispy now alone. Somehow DenDD managed to get themselves a very, very good round suddenly. And it seemed rather easy to me. I don't know what you thought about this round. Sometimes, you know, 3 people watch the same game and they all see different things. Robin and Tizian will quickly change frags. Tizian with the shotgun. 4v3 evolves now as Sype, Berg and Sandy try to keep DenDD in the contestants of this half of this map. It's a best of 1, and whoever loses this goes down and has to, well, watch the rest of the teams compete for the majority of the prize pool. $20,000 up for grabs, thanks to EGB, G2A and Steel Series. Sype and Berg hold on to the planted bomb. Tizian hops in there, shotgun headshot onto Berg, picks up the AWP, goes down to Sype, and Kiev with a refrag to make it an aTTaX round, even though they went into the round with not the most amount of economy. Let's see, after this ended, they had a shotgun on Tizian. That's already a bad sign. But they didn't have too much to work with on the other players either. As you can see yourself, with a cash amount of 4.5, you see Crispy had nothing. Keith had the AWP, obviously. Stefan had the rifle. Tizian with a shotgun. And Kazuya had a FAMAS or something like that. I didn't even pay attention to that, I'm sorry. But Alternate did make it happen. And now the terrorists are back in a position between a rock and a hard place. That saying. It's so generic. Couldn't get more boring to say it. But you get the idea. And the terrorists will favor their go-to play. They smoke off middle and Benji goes for the speedway peak. While his teammates are looking for some information around the other side. With Sandy, for example, just camping out on the outside of A. Berg camping in the vents. And Sype with the AK pushing up to the B-bomb site. Now they're getting ready for the execution. Let's see how that will end up. Tizian is on the B-bomb site. He spotted Robin already, but Robin is better with the AK for now. Stefan with the trade. Stefan with the second. Sype finally gets rid of the nuisance that he was. Crispy and Kazuya will rotate with their FAMASes. Kazuya comes in from behind, but he's covered by Sandy. Or so he should be. He's not quite. A 2v2 now. Crispy is flashed off, has to delay the push. And Kazuya with the line. He lined up that incendiary nade perfectly, but then Benji got out on top of that exchange, and he spots Crispy as well. DenDD win that round, and the CTs maybe try to make it too fancy here. CT stripped of their money, have to save now, and Berg and company can finally string or begin to string those rounds together, or maybe they can't. Maybe they won't. But the USPs and the lack of armor shouldn't be that big of a problem for Sype and company. Still a frag for Keys now. But the terrorists go for the rotation to the B-bomb side, and that's the right idea to come up with. Keith there with the eagle, the small orb, but it's not going to work out. Sandy with a double kill and Sype with a headshot onto Crispy. DenDD make it 2 rounds in a row, and finally they got themselves to that point where they can get themselves a small relaxation. So let's see what Keith and company are able to achieve with the UMPs and the 2 FAMASes. Not the strongest buy. They lack head armor and they don't have a defuse kit. So if the bomb goes down, the CTs find themselves in a really hard spot. And then DenDD is closing in onto middle. A part of the map that aTTaX ignores sometimes, and sometimes they focus on it. So it's really hard to tell what they are going to do. But DenDD did a good job of getting control early on in the rounds and then using that control into their own favor as well. And again, it's this time it's Robin going for the speedway peak. And the terrorists Lining up that A execution from all the sides. The CTs found themselves on a rotation to the wrong side. Kazuya gets a frag onto Robin, and now it's Sype with another frag. Oh, Berg almost killed his teammate there. Just barely stopped pulling down the trigger. 3v2 now thanks to Benji's frag onto Tizian. The bomb is not ticking yet, and Stefan closes out Benji in A main. It's Berg and Sandy standing, and they know where Berg is thanks to the Molotov cocktail. Sandy has the crossfire to cover Berg's front side, but Sandy has to cover himself as well, and Berg has to, you know, dip out, in and out of his position as well. He has to cover Sandy, and now both CTs push the other terrorist. Sandy now on the bomb, he's getting the kill, and he's getting the second one as well. Then did he make it 5-7, and aTTaX had I mean, I'm really... Oh, wow. I'm kind of distracted at the moment. I have to apologize. But the terrorists had perfect positions here and there. But they weren't as perfect as they wanted it to be. With the smoke over here and the CTs pushing in, Sandy feared for his life because he didn't know if there is a CT coming in from there. So he had to retreat. He had to open up his teammate's angle. And then the CTs killed his teammate. And Sandy luckily clutched around against both CTs. aTTaX was just a tiny bit too slow to get into A main and kill Sandy. So aTTaX with another save round, and DenDD are on the way to make that comeback work. Robin looking into the A-bomb site. Only one player in there. The rest of the CTs is all inside the B-bomb site. And the terrorists are surely picking the right side now. Kazuya is inside with his EC75, so he's got the right weapon if he gets the jump, but he doesn't. And now it's the terrorists taking control of this round. Crispy has already been spotted in Spawn Alley, with Robin firing off a few shots with the AK. Gets a kill onto Crispy. Good job by him. One refrag by Stefan on deal. Berg with a kill outside of the A-bomb side. Benji closes out Stefan in middle. And it's up to Tizian to pull a weapon. Maybe he could get his hands on an AK. Would make it possible to drop an AWP probably. But he won't. And then DenDD close the gap to only one round. Oh, Stefan drops the AWP for his teammate. Yeah, and they still don't have a defuse kit. They put all their money on holding the bomb site. Robin is already inside middle. The CTs have Tizian behind the sandbags, and he's about to Molotov that away. He's already throwing a nade in there as well. Tizian loses a lot of HP, but the smoke saves his life. Now there comes another nade. 19 HP. 18 remain for Tizian. And he's still in the smoke, just waiting for his teammates to relieve him. Now, and the CTs are coming in there. It's the fight for the life of Tizian. One player. And the CTs don't have anyone in vent, so they can't get in there from another angle. Tizian decides to take it in his own hands, and he gets a double headshot onto Benji and Robin. A 3v5 now, thanks to the individual play by Tizian. Keith will shut down Sype as well, and it's only Sandy who can reply for the terrorists. He's not going to do anything anymore, as Tizian has his third frag, and he makes it a quad from that position. I mean, that's insane. He's in here. All the terrorists are looking his way. And then the CTs draw the attention away with two players coming to the help of Tizian. And he bursts out, gets the second frag over here and here, and then proceeds to slice the terrorists into two halves with his M4A4. 8-6 now in favor of aTTaX. One round left in his half. Can they make it work, or will DenDD close it to one round? Would be quite important for the Swedes. Tizian is not able to do the same again. This time around, Sype has him covered with the AK headshot. Robin races through to the speedway already. Keith waiting with the AWP, but he's well, he's looking at right angle. He knows that terrorists like to peek middle. But there will probably be a flash. Or they will bait out a shot. There it goes. He didn't hit it. Or at least not quite enough. Now he does miss another one, and the terrorists get closer and closer. The CTs have to build up some defenses. Crispy gets flashed. Molotov is behaving quite weirdly, in my opinion at least. And now Benji is in position. Sandy pushes in on top of that shot by Benji, and Sandy already has collected the whole A bomb site, making it a 5v2. Benji with another kill onto Kazuya. And Stefan goes down to Robin's initial headshot. So it's an 8-7 halftime score. And aTTaX had a good start into this half, and then they fell off a little bit. 4 rounds in a row for the terrorists, and the CTs only got 1 out of the past 6. Should work in DenDD's favor, at least momentum wise, but the terrorists obviously have the initiative now, so they can decide on where to go and what to do. Oh, Berg is completely flashed. The terrorists run in him, so to speak. They body check him to death. Stefan with his second frag of the round, making it a 3v5 already. Sandy is desperate to pull it back, but he can't hit anything through the smoke. And the ETs have to line up the retake. They all have armor, no defuse kits. So the defuse kit must be loose on the floor somewhere. And the terrorists just waiting for the retake. They know it has to come sometime soon. The bomb is taken fast and faster by the second, and Stefan in the back of the bomb site. He could make it his 3rd frag, and he does that. Tizian and Kazuya will dispose of the other 2 CTs, and aTTaX with a 2-round lead. Picking up the pistol was very important for them. Now they can do even more damage against DenDD, who are weak, who are really just bleeding out of an open wound at the moment, and somebody has to stop the bleeding. At the moment, nobody's around to do that for them. They have to do it themselves. Maybe this armor buy with the Deagle and the CZ75 could be the tricky round that alternate loses, and the CTs could use to swing the momentum back into their favor. Sipe has the right gap lined up, but the terrorists are going for middle, and they use the same strategy that DenDD used in their terrorist side. Getting middle control is so crucial on those mid-heavy maps like Dust 2, Mirage, even though Dust 2 middle control is kinda granted to the terrorists, but it's quite important on the maps like Mirage and on Overpass, as well as on Cache. Now the first few frags in favor of the CTs at first, but then Tizian and Keith reply. 2v4, 1v4 now. This is going not really like they wanted it to go. Benji gets caught at the corner as well, and Crispy will easily spray him down. 10-7 in favor of aTTaX. Looking better and better by the second for the Germans. And if they win, they would face off against Team 1-2-3 in the last game today, in the decider for the last playoff spot. Crispy and company all stacked up in middle. Tizian will pick up one of the first frags together with Keith. Robin, Berg and Sandy not really working together. That allows Keith to get another free frag. The USPs don't really fancy their chances here. Berg is even AFK in spawn. Robin putting up some resistance here. Surprising shots. But now the terrorists will stick together. Berg is back. Berg's not back. I thought Berg was back, but he isn't. Then he's dropped from the server now. So we have a small delay here. Right, so we are waiting for Berg to come back to the server. And after that, maybe you can see DenDD claw their way back after that. It's the first rifle round, so they can use the time they have to, to make up a strategy, make up some sort of tactic to get back here. aTTaX definitely fancied middle, so some middle control play wouldn't be bad, but at the same time, you never know. aTTaX only played middle because of the eco rounds, and they could go for a really quick A execution, or they could go for a quick B execution as well. So you have to figure out what to do now. It's a, so to speak, a 33% that you do the right move, or you make the right move, or you don't. I don't know if DenDD are scared at the moment. Maybe they will just stay inside the bomb sites and will stay around here in middle to avoid going down and to let the terrorists capture some ground and then go for the defense play. Not quite sure what kind of decision they make. Oh, by the way, I can update the score command now. Okay, the players are asking as well. Okay, now we've got it. We are playing with e-bots, so we should get the money restored anyway. Usually it should work with eBot, but you never know with eBot. It's a 50-50 game. Kazuya guesses not. Keith guesses yes. Okay. This is quite demotivating for me and also for you probably to have such a big delay on the game and then another weird pause in between. And yeah, it's draining to say the least. Yeah, so I can't do too much about it. Let's take a look at the stats for a second. 19 frags for Stefan, who's doing a good job today. Got 14 on Tizian. DenDD overall looking good so far. Yeah, you can also check HLTV. Good night, man. Yeah, so in this half, nothing really happened. There's not too much to work with here to talk about. We could maybe take a look at the total kills, how the top fraggers got to where they are. Stefan, for example, got 4 kills in the pistol, 4 kills in the second, which you could argue not too high of an impact on the on the match. Then 2, and then he got no frags for some period here. 2 and 2, and then 2 and 2. Quite a few 2K rounds, which gave them fighting chance, even though they didn't win those rounds. You gotta take into consideration aTTaX is brown, aTTaX is on the terrorist side now, but they were CTs in this half. So in my opinion, you should just make the graph blue on the first half and yellow on the second half, and everybody would understand. But they make everything the same color. Doesn't matter which side they are on. Doesn't matter. The other side, Tizian. Did get that quad kill to win them the round here. And that was a quite important round for aTTaX. Okay, so we are again waiting. Yeah, Jens. It's the same for me, man. The thing is, you can surf and browse and do other stuff. I'm stuck here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's give away 3 sandskins to a random guy in the chat, shall we? Yay. I don't even know if I can trade at the moment. 3 random sandskins. They are worth 5 cents each. I've seen people go from 15 cent on launch or any other portal to millions. What is this? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Don't. Don't. Oh, come on. What the Oh. Oh god. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Hmm. Sorry. I will unban you all. Wait a sec. Wait, I have to unban you guys first. So unban AJMC. You're unbanned. Then unban Jens. Jens B, you're also unbanned. Unban Unreal. Maybe I should host a tutorial how to get rid of viewers. First, start with big pauses without infos. Then proceed to host a giveaway to keep the viewers, or to keep them entertained. I mean, I couldn't care less about the viewer count at the moment. And then get everyone that participates in the giveaway banned. I think I unbanned everyone, right? Don't raffle. Don't raffle anymore, boys. Don't use that command anymore. It's broken. I unbanned you again, Unreal. But don't use the command anymore. It's bugged. Yeah, alright. I think I unbanned everyone. Yeah. Welcome back again. I can make a user list raffle, but then people that are completely inactive and have minimized a tab will win as well, and that I don't really want to do that. You have to tune in tomorrow again. I will host a giveaway tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Oh, something has happened. This is one of the longest best of ones I've ever casted. And I've casted plenty of best of ones, I've casted plenty of games overall. Been around since 2013. I soon have my 3 years anniversary on Twitch. You can't, Unreal, you can't. Wait a sec, I have to figure out if I can open a... No. No! Why would you do it? Nah, it doesn't work. Yeah, look at that round! Look at that round unfold! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Robin! Why wouldn't you kill him? I don't know. Now he goes down to Tizian and Berg in a 1v4. Can he make the clutch happen? Stefan will kill him. Okay, we are alive and alive as well. And now we've got aTTaX against DenDD for the elimination. So whoever loses this game is eliminated. Whoever wins will fight against Team 1, 2, 3 and find out who is going to participate in the playoffs. Keith, Tizian and Kazuya. The guys to hold on to the bomb against the 4 CTs that are coming in from 2 different directions. 1 from B main and 2 from Check It. Good job by Alternate to replenish their, to repulse the first attack. But now Keith is on his own and Berg will get rid of him. So DenDD will defuse the bomb and win the round. So then did he stay alive in this matchup, and Keith with an AWP. Again with an AWP, but yeah, this time around he's opening up the round. I forgot everything that happened in the previous half because the break was simply too long. I'm like a goldfish when it's 30 minutes away. I forgot it already. Sandy and company are split each other up into 2 teams of 2 players. Sype and Sandy on the A-bomb side, and that's gonna be the point of entrance for the terrorists. Stefan just playing with the thought of going in there, but he waits for his teammates to flash himself in and smoke himself in, and there it goes. Molotovs are flying as well. Sandy is really slow to turn around, and he goes down for that. Crispy with a kill onto Sype, making it a 4v2, and a bomb is about to be planted. Robin and Berg shouldn't really contest this round anymore. They should rather go for the save, and that's exactly what they do. They save the orb, and they're not going to work together. At least it looks like it. aTTaX has enough money, and they have enough, well, yeah, they have enough money. I mean, they will get the win bonus. So they could at least send 2 players out to look for the frag, and that's the job of Crispy. He is jumping in there already, giving away his position. Berg shuts him down straight away. Good job by him. Now they know where Berg is, and now Robin has to chime in. Robin has to intercept the others. There goes Stefan. Good job by the CTs. In the end, they work together. Orb for Kiev. Again. Berg with his own orb. And the terrorist getting closer and closer to the B-bomb side. And Berg just unzoomed in the wrong moment. What an unfortunate timing for him. Now he gets flashed and drawn away from his position as well. 16 HP remain for him. Robin is alone in the bomb site. He's doing a good job of holding on to it for now. But then Stefan steps in with a spray. Berg missing that shot as well. It's not looking good for the CTs. Oh, that tag through the wall onto Kazuya. 3 HP remain for the German. The CTs are going to... Well, they have a good chance here with Sandy coming in from the back. They just need to divert... They just need to divert the attention. And Sandy with a triple kill from behind. Stefan, oh, he's still holding on to the side, and the bomb is taken so fast. Sandy will get the quad kill, and he will get the defuse as well. What a great performance by DenDD. Sandy stepping up there, keeping them alive. And the CTs just barely avoided having to save. On the other side, the terrorists are on the brink of saving. Whoever wins this round will get a huge, huge boost on the scoreline. aTTaX would make it a 14-9, possibly even. And DenDD could make it 11-12. DenDD stacked up 3 players on the A-bomb side. Left middle completely open. Robin and Berg on B together. Robin with a very defensive position, and that's not going to help his teammates on the A-bomb side at all, because they're going to be under pressure from Speedway. On the other side, we have still 2 players on the B-bomb side, Crispy and Kazuya, working their way in there. They have Checkered under control already, and Crispy is the guy with the deagle, and there is Robin going to work on Crispy. That's the position, or that's why Robin took that position. And terrorists are still going in with 3 players from the B-bomb side, and Kazuya got the frag. Why did Robin push out there? That was a little bit too greedy 4v4 now, and T10 goes down to Berg. Berg still in the corner, and aTTaX will surely get rid of him. Stefan with a headshot. 3v3. Sype and company need to retake the bomb site. 4 seconds on the clock as the bomb gets planted. That was really close. Benji with the AWP onto Kazuya. It's a 3v4, 3v2 now. Stefan and Keith. I almost saw double there. Keith will not see double onto Sype. Gets rid of him with an AWP shot. And alternate. Still holding on from outside of the bomb site. Benji has his teammate standing in his way and nails Keith to the wall. Stefan with the important frag to close out Sandy. And Benji fakes the bomb site. Oh, Stefan just drawing out the shot. And he goes down. The bomb will be defused by Benji. 3 frags in a round. And again, it was a clutch situation. Last time it was Sandy with a quad. This time it's Benji with a triple. It seems like the lengthy pause has not thrown off DenDD at all. Their 3v3 retakes are going fine, to say the very least. They look pretty strong in that one. aTTaX is now only equipped with a UMP on Keith, 2 Tech 9s on Crispy and Tizian, and an AK on Stefan and a Galil on Kazuya. The CTs on the other side will not have too much equipment to work with, since it went down to a 1v1. So DenDD still on the brink of saving themselves. Benji will open up together with Sype. He draws it into 1-man advantage. Sandy almost goes down there. Oh, he goes down to Crispy's nade, and now suddenly it's Crispy on his own. He's completely flashed, and he was caught in the corner. He wanted to retreat through the door, but he sits down next to it. And the terrorists will lose that even more important force buy round. They have to go for a save now, and that leaves the CTs with a good chance to finally get some money in the bank and draw the game at the same time. Sending company already with the first frag, but the CTs lost their own player. So it's a 4v4 still. DenDD are definitely on the better side though. With the 4 deagles, aTTaX could do some damage, however. And the CTs need to pay some attention here, because if they miss one of the guys, the terrorists get 1 deag shots, and then they pick up a weapon, they push into the site, they take control of the site, they plant the bomb, there's some stress on the CTs, they maybe get overwhelmed again, and it could all go down. Look at that, that's a first, that's a second. The CTs suddenly lose 2 of their players, and Sype with the last stand on the A-bomb side. Crispy does a lot of damage. Sype on 4 HP, he still gets it done onto Tizian, leaving Kazuya on his own with 30 seconds. The bomb has been spotted by the CTs, and somehow Robin stays alive against Kazuya, who comes in from Speedway. And aTTaX with a 1v2. Can they turn it upside down with their own clutch? We had Benji and Sandy already going big for the CTs. Now Sype comes around the corner and makes it a quad kill. He will step up again. DenDD have really a lot of individuals stepping up at the moment. And aTTaX just need to calm down a little bit. They need to keep their composure. They were so much ahead. And now they just let DenDD shrink that gap. Berg with the aggressive play. He thought about pushing through the smoke. I really saw that. But they lost him in the smoke, and Berg stays alive without losing too much HP. Finally, he lost his whole life. And the terrorists will have the man advantage. Sandy with a big play, even though it didn't result in any frags. He got himself in the position. And if Sype can bait the terrorists into thinking that there is an easy frag in main A. Oh, that's a good fake now. Sype smokes off A main, so the terrorists think there's probably not another player in a main on the other side of the smoke. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense to smoke it off in the first place. And the terrorists caught the bait. They will go for a... Will they check the corner? Stefan already is proned up there. Gets the headshot straight away. And Sype in some trouble. He's got support though. Robin is with him. Together they can hold on to this one. Sype and Robin up to the challenge, are they? The terrorists will not challenge them at all. They will go for the rotation now. Going for the B bomb site. And now it's up to Benji to hold on. He's taking a very defensive angle. That allows the terrorists to get to the bomb platform without being noticed. And he misses that shot again. Crispy going to work onto Robin, making it a 2v4. Benji and Sype don't really have a chance here. Or maybe they do. They won't contest this. If Benji would have picked up a quick frag here, or would have dropped the bomb carrier, there could have been a possible opening for the CTs. But since he didn't, there is no real use in DenDD wasting that money. They don't have too much in the first place. aTTaX did a good job of keeping the money low by making it 1v1s and 1v2s all over the place. And even though sometimes it might be a bitter pill to swallow if you lose a round on the terrorist side due to the CTs coming in with a last second defuse, you have to keep yourself calm down and you have to think about the kind of money, the damage that you dealt financially. So look at that DenDD with nothing except for the AWP and the M4A4. And aTTaX doesn't scout, it will stick together. And in my opinion, that's the right thing to do at the moment. They make sure they get the refrags in case they need the refrags. And they also make sure that if there are the rifles, or if there is the rifle and the AWP on the side that they will hit, that at least they will get a few refrags. Resolves in a 3v4. Berg wants to catch somebody on the retreat, but doesn't quite do so. Alternate will win this round, there's no question about that anymore, but will they lose some more players? Will they get rid of Sype, who saves the weapon or tries to do so? Sype with the M4 backing away, while Sandy got his hands on the AK that he took out of the hands of one of the terrorists by killing him. Good job by DenDD. Bringing 2 rifles to the next round will allow them to get some more equipment and also to drop an AWP. If they hold on to the weapons. Well, Crispy gets rid of Sandy, but Sype stays alive at least. So the one that's more important stayed alive. That's definitely working in favor of the CTs. But aTTaX are just 2 rounds away from winning this matchup and proceeding, or going forward to the loser brackets final, or the consolation final, with Team 1-2-3 waiting there for them. DenDD on the other side would love to get there. Love to have a chance to fight for the playoffs. Stefan and company execute middle control. The CTs only have 2 players around. One of them is Robin. And he goes for the daring peek. He gets away with his life. Deals some damage to the terrorists and gets some information. Backs away into the side. Berg and Robin working together here. The CTs have to rotate. They have to plug that hole that just manifests inside middle. Benji trying to help his teammates out as quickly as possible, but one burns and one goes down to the rifle, and it's a 3v5 already. The CTs would not have enough money to buy up in the next round. It's all go time for them. Sandy comes in from behind, but Kazuya has him covered, and it's a 1v5 now. Benji has no other choice. He has to try and save that rifle to have a chance in the next round. At least making it in overtime. That would be the dream for DenDD. But they push him together, and he goes out and goes down to Keith. aTTaX make it 15-12. DenDD on the brink of losing this one. 3 rounds difference. They gave themselves a fair account, but I don't know if it's enough in this matchup. A lot of money for the terrorists, and yeah, good game. That's the best end I could imagine for this game. 16-12 in favor of aTTaX. Didn't seem like DenDD were able to hold on.
You got spare game codes or any digital goods? There is a place you can sell them in less than 1 minute. Watch. Go to G2A.com. Click Start Selling. Fast Login. Go to My Account and click on Selling tab. Sell new item. Enter name, code, set a price. And done. G2A.com Digital Marketplace. Global selling simplified.